Finish our Jackass reviews. We're going to just talk about Bad Grandpa, and then Bad Grandpa dot five. Five? I don't know really what you call this one because it's not like it's like Jackass 2.5. No, it's just Bad Grandpa dot five. So is that what we call it? I don't know. Um, but Bad Grandpa is basically, it's a different kind of Jackass movie because it's about basically them doing the same stunts, except it's an old person doing it. Except it's not really an old person doing it. It's Johnny Knoxville in like very heavy like old person makeup and prosthetics, making himself look older, doing weird things, and getting himself into all these crazy situations. Which is really funny because it's, like all the stuff they do is so insane. To see a person who looks very old and very elderly, you're like, shit. But that's kind of just the gimmick of the movie. It's like all the other movies where there's a one gimmick to it. I think this gimmick is a little bit lesser though, because it's just like, okay, this is where I felt like the franchise was stretching itself a little bit, because this is like, I'd rather just watch the actual mainline movies than this. And I think they wanted this to be a franchise like the mainline movies, and I don't think it caught on very well. So they're like, let's just quit. And then they made the point 0.5 movie, which is basically that it's like the other Jackass 2.5 and 3.5, where it's basically them explaining how they did things and kind of doing that. And again, not very entertaining, because like, yeah, there's the new stunts that they show you, but then there's also the points where it's just like them stopping and explaining how they did things, which is not what I want from these movies, because I come to a conclusion with these point 0.5 movies that I would enjoy these movies significantly more if they were actually, um, like, if they were actually documentaries explaining how they did all the stunts, and not just like, let's throw in some extra stunts, right? Because what they could have done is made extended no, I don't want to say that word. Extended cuts of the movies, but instead they make a different movie that's also half documentary and half extra stunts. And I don't really like that format. It should have been an extended cut for home video, and then it should have been like, if they wanted to do a movie where they explain during the stunts, it should have been like a documentary. That's what I think. But otherwise, yeah, that's kind of just my thoughts on the whole series. So I've reviewed all 7. Yeah, I'm excited for the new one coming out in February. If we can get there, please, without any hurdles. I'm really excited for that movie. I had a great time going through this series. It was an interesting experience, but yeah, that's the Jackass movies.